Mentioned that after soon after your father passed, that you didn't really allow yourself to grieve. Have you been able to do that after you're learning to care for yourself better? Do you think you were able to finally grieve for your father and come to terms with what happened?
Yeah, like I allowed myself, especially in the moment where I first saw my first therapist, I just allowed myself to cry. Like sometimes that's all you really can do is to just cry and to let, all the hurt and the pain and the loss like out. And I remember, the day of his funeral, I thought I was going to be the stoic one who had to be strong for my siblings, but I was the one who was crying the most. I cried like that entire day. But I knew that the day after we buried him, that I'd feel better because I got all of the pain and the heartache out. And even now, like even after the funeral, there are days where I miss him. And if I miss him, I will cry just to let it out, just so that I know that I'm human and that it's normal for me to be upset about something that was so traumatic for me.
Thank you so much for sharing that. That's something very personal, and for you being able to talk about that openly is really great. So thank you.
Oh, thank
You,
you.
yeah, you mentioned that you have siblings. How many and how old are they?
So I have three sisters and I have one brother. Two of my sisters are from my parents' previous marriages. So like one of them looks nothing like me because her mother is a Caucasian. So like we don't necessarily look alike, but I love her to bits. She's an attorney. I want to be an attorney as well. We got very, very close after my dad passed away. We have a group chat now where we all like talk. I have a younger sister. I try to check up on her the most because she was 14 when she lost my dad and they had the same birthday. So they were extremely close. So because of, that kind of loss, I just try to make sure that I talk to her and stuff and make sure she's okay. My older sister, who is my mom's daughter, she took the death very hard as well because she saw, my dad as her dad. Um, and I have a brother. He's more like my father, where he's very quiet. I think for him, he doesn't cry in front of us. The only time I saw him cry was when my father was about to pass away, and I've never seen him cry like that in my entire life.
Are there ways that your siblings support you or you support your siblings in these moments of hardship and, a shared culture, which you mentioned kind of stifled your ability to care for your mental health the way you needed to initially? So, after going on this journey and learning to care for yourself better and recognizing how bits of your culture, just the world you live in, have impacted that, are there ways that you
Hmm.
try to support your younger or older siblings, or how they have supported you that have maybe, helped you guys uh, support each other?
Yeah, I love my siblings. I love all of them. I'm very lucky to have them. Like when we all come together, it's just laughing and fun. And we try to support each other by we have a group chat. If someone is sick, if someone is not feeling well, we all try to call them, make sure that they're okay. We're constantly checking on each other. I text my younger sister every day. I text my older sister at least once or twice a week just because I know that she's a little bit busier. My brother will call me, he'll FaceTime me. He's like, "Are you okay? Do you need anything? Do you need money? Do you need food? Like I will do that for you." And vice versa. He was having a hard time in school and I gave him money, I gave him advice. And my older sister is amazing as well. And she and my brother-in-law, they are incredible. They will drop anything for us. And I'm just lucky that even with such a traumatic event, like I have a very solid, secure family unit that keeps me grounded, um, and keeps me, happy.